This is a build section. Comes just after riff 2. It kind of starts getting a bit hectic here. This is how it goes. It's a major scale, bass round E. It runs down. We've got 2 bars of it. Sounds like this slowly. So that's 2 bars of the E. I'll show you how to play this now. We play an open E to 7 on the A string, octave E, and then we've got 5, 4 on the A, 7 on the E, 5 on the E, 3 on the E, 2 on the E, 1 on the E. That's a really fast passing note, the 1, the F. So we get this. I'll play that again slowly. Okay, so we've got those 2 bars. Then it just basically goes up to kind of an 8's feel on the E for 2.5 bars. So that's just really fret 7 on your A, or you could be doing it as a low E, or a bit of both to give it some power. And then we're into Jimmy Page's solo section, which is probably, well, which is just on cue, I would imagine. He just plays this solo section, and then the band are brought back in, as is with a lot of Led Zeppelin stuff, are brought back in with actually drum fill. So I think that happens over probably around about 8 bars of just Jimmy Page solo. And then we're back in with the band on a different riff altogether here. This is the supporting bass part for the guitar solo. This is kind of a strange one, really, but it seems to work. What we have is, for the first 3 bars, he's playing this riff. Now, also, it sounds to me like they've put some kind of tremolo on it. Sounds like it could be a tremolo, like an old Vox tremolo, maybe even a guitar effect. So you can try that if you've got one. The notes are, we've got A, which is 5 on your E string, the D, which is 5 on your A string, and a G, which is 5 on your D string. And then you're down to the 4 on your D string, back up to the 5, 4, 5, 4. So you get, sorry, it's only 2 on that, isn't it? 3 notes. That's the first 3 bars. Then we move into a different riff for what amounts to 12 bars, and this one's an interesting one as well. It goes like this. So I'll give you the notes for that. We start on 5 on your E, and then you've got C, which is 3 on your A, 4, C sharp on your A, then we've got 2 on your D, then we've got 5 on your A, and 4 on your A. So that sounds like this. Played like this. So we've got 12 bars of that. On bar 13, we have a slight change, which is basically just this. It goes from the A to the G to the A. And that's just happens for 2 bars, and all we're playing there is just A, 5th fret E string, G, 3rd fret E string, back up to the A again, and then we've got C, which is 3rd fret A string, and then we've got 5, 3 on the E. So you get this. Okay, got 2 bars of that, and then the last 4 bars before the stop is just A, fast 8s. So basically we're just playing 8 notes to a bar on the A, 5th fret E string. And we've got 4 bars of that, and then we've got a stop. And as a little tag leading back into the verse again, we have this D and A. So it's played, I think it's played here. Just a D, A, which leads back into, which is our verse section, as I showed you before. Slight difference on this verse, which is verse 3. It's only 7 bars, and then we have basically this AD, AD, A thing that happens at the end. For 1 bar, which I showed you earlier, it's the same notes. It's fret 7 on your D string, and then hammer across to 7 on your G. A, D, A. And then there's a drum fill, and then it plays the other way round. D, A, D, A, D, A. Then we're into the end riff section, which is basically the original riff in A, here. That one that you can remember from the beginning. Plays that twice. Second time, when you hit this G at the bottom, which is the 3rd fret, dead stop, end of the song. Yep, so I'll play, it's like kind of 3 bars. I'll just play those last bars for you so you can see. So it's the A riff at the beginning. And you're at the end of the song. Now these songs, again, can be played with a plectrum. I suggest, you try and see what works for you. Plectrum might work quite well on this one. And it's a good technique to get a grasp of, so try and, once you've learnt the tune, try and run it through with a plectrum as well. And a precision bass would be a real boon on this as well, I think, because it's got that kind of fat sound that you really need for this kind of music. Yeah, and that's Heartbreaker.